Hello everyone, this is the love video for the horoscope Gemini for the month of November. So before anything, and as always, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching my videos, for liking my videos, and supporting me. And I'm going to be explaining here what decks of cards I will be utilizing. This is my regular deck, the one that you already know. Then I have here my Lenormand cards, and then lastly here I have the Energy Oracle as well. So with this last deck here, this is a new cards I'm going to be utilizing, and what I'll be doing is at the end of the 3 lines, I will be utilizing one card for all Geminis for a recommendation. Okay, so let's start here. Gemini, first line here, and as you already know, you need to pick one of the 3 lines. You can pick before I reveal the lines, or you can wait, watch all 3 lines, and then decide which one applies more to your current reality. Okay, so 2 cards here. And again, I do want to let everyone know that this does apply to your ascendant and moon sign as well. And it is much better if you can watch all videos for ascendant and moon sign, because it'll give you a better understanding and in-depth overview of what's going to happen. Okay, so 4 cards, we just need 3 more. Okay, so 2 more. I also do look at the last card of the deck, which is used as a guide for this reading here. Okay. Gemini, what's happening with you this month of November? The last card that we have here is the 3 of Pentacles. For me, this card, what it symbolizes in this case, what I feel, is almost an awakening of an energy which was dormant inside of you. I feel that you have desire to express yourself. This could be individuals who like art. It could be painting, dance, you know, things like that, any type of artwork. And I feel that this month for you, it's going to be very important to reconnect yourself with your inner self. So what is happening here for you in the sentimental aspect for this month? And why do I feel that this card is so important for you? Because this card also talks to me about collaboration. It's very important because I feel that you, in certain aspects, have decided this month to leave the sentimental aspect behind. I'm not saying that you're leaving it behind for good, but I feel that this month, I apologize, I'm just readjusting the camera, but this month here, you think, you know, this month I need to flourish in other aspects of my life and my being. Because why? Because this card is telling me here that apparently here, something that ended in your life, and I see more than one possibility here, has left you feeling that way. And how does the Empress in reverse feel? She feels badly about herself. She feels that she needs to work on her personal image. She feels that she needs to work on her spiritual self and emotions, and in her inner self, and life in general. And so here this is telling me that you have various plans going on. I would say that you have 3 life plans this month, Gemini. One is they're in your reach. Another one may be from here to 3-4 months from now to crystallize itself. And then the last one I would say would be in approximately I would say from starting now to about a year from now would be the final plan that you have. These 3 life plans that you have, I don't feel that they refer to forming a relationship. On the contrary, I feel that they are here talking about destroying something or a way of seeing life or interacting with people, and creating a new one. This would be for me that this month you're going to reinvent yourself, is what I'm feeling. It's almost, I would say, a makeover, a complete change. To change your look, your inner self, you're going to do yoga, all of those types of practices that are going to bring a deeper understanding of yourself. Okay, and here this is telling me that you're going to act quickly and rapidly, and you will decide on one objective, and that is what you are going to do without distraction. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing with this card, and what this is going to allow you to do is to leave the past behind, that caused you pain, that bothered you, all of that left you in the mode that you're feeling right now. You're going to leave that behind. No one is going to tell you that this will be easy. And I'm telling you now, it will not be easy. But you will do it. That preposition that you have to reinvent yourself, to change and do positive things for you, not for anyone else. This is for individuals, I would imagine, that are on their own. It could also be, and I will clarify here, that you are with someone who makes you feel very unhappy. This could also apply to men, but I feel very strongly that this line applies to women. And I feel that if you are in a relationship, the person who is with you, they never have a nice word to say. They never compliment you. And all of that, I see that day by day, that starts affecting your self-esteem and your happiness. And this does apply whether you're a man or a woman here. And it starts to go around in your head thinking, why am I with this person? Being with someone who makes me feel so unhappy and low self-esteem. And that's kind of where that radical change stems from. And it is going to be a radical change that you're going to do. You're going to decide on, A, B, C. I'm going to do this, that, and the other. And I'm going to start investing in myself. And I'll repeat this again. It will take a lot of work, but you will find your results. And you will be extremely happy with what you find. Okay, so let's see one of the Lenormand cards and see what they have to tell us about this. Look at what we have here. You here is telling me that you end something, you finish something, you end a situation that was dragging you down, whether it was a relationship, a situation from your past, or a situation just involving yourself. And it was something that you could not overcome, something that you could not really give direction to or give that final push. And this month you're saying, no, I'm going to end this. And I don't even think you're going to wait until your new year to do these resolutions. You're going to do it now. Because the Page of Swords says that this is very urgent. And also here, this card tells me, let me take a close look here. We have the number 9, which is triumph, to be reaching your objectives and that you will achieve it. And here we have the number 6, which talks about support. If you're looking for support from others, you will find it. And if you look at institutions as well that support what you're looking at, you will also find those as well. Gemini, I say move forward because the victory is yours this month. Okay, so let's move on to the second line and see what we have for you this month. Look at this first and second line. We have the Tower. It's very interesting here. And if you know the Tower, it means to finalize something or end something. So it's very interesting to see those in both lines. Let me take a look at the last card here. Yeah, so the Page of Swords talks to me about various things here. Talks to me about communications here that you will have with someone. Also a very young energy that you have. And that you will be very open in your communications. This also talks to me about receiving news via... It could be someone who is an air sign, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. It could be about that person, or that person is bringing communication your way. Definitively here, what you are going to do, Gemini, I feel you with a very juvenile energy this month, very young energy. Okay, and that is your sign here. You are an air sign, and here I see you, I would say, rejuvenated. If you are over the age of 60, you know, you're feeling like you're in your 40s again. Because you're saying, I no longer want to wait for others, I want to do what I want to do, and that's what you're going to do this month, and that's excellent. Here, this is telling me that you are losing your patience a little bit, because you want the opportunity to come your way, and it will. Incredible here, because it's almost as if here I'm seeing you had a concept in your mind that, you know, no, I could no longer have a new family or new life because that time has passed for me. But regardless, I'm seeing that opportunities come your way, and two very different ones here. And one is the one that you will accept into your life, because you are in that mood right now of recuperating, and you're still suffering a little bit about things that happened to you. But the Tower is what gives me hope here, because it says that you end something, and yes, you may be suffering a little bit, but that will reach its end. And this tells you once again here, with the Nine of Wands, there will be two people who arrive into your life, and at least one which is very, very important to you in the month of November. And with this individual, you will be able to form a family, a unity that, how would I call it? That connection that you have longed for so long. And that's what I feel for you. It could be with someone else who is also a Gemini. In this case, I said like it could be air, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel that for you, this person makes you feel very young. It doesn't mean that they are younger than you. They may be. There could be a few cases which there may be an age difference, but I feel that their character, their attitude in which this person views life makes you feel rejuvenated and young. I believe that this month is going to be really about changes for you this month, Gemini. Changes in all aspects of your life. And I know that still you're feeling unwell about things that happened to you, but I see that you close one door and another one opens for you. And that's when you're going to meet someone. And that's when someone will enter your life that that really has the same dreams and hopes that you do. So here in this card is really one of the best cards you can have here. And this card talks about abundance. What arrives your way arrives in abundance. And so if you have some type of doubt of starting that new cycle in your life, to accept that person into your life, of evaluating the options that you have in front of you, leave behind that attitude, because this tells me that the things that come your way are excellent. This is abundance in every aspect. And this card as well, with the Ten of Cups. This also symbolizes not just a partnership, but also happiness and having the means necessary to live. Could be to have a family, to travel, to do things that we enjoy. So the abundance here is connected with this card. So leave behind all of that pain that was brought your way, because the more you drag that negative energy with you, the more it will take for you to meet this new person, which comes into your life with the best intentions. And I know some of you may think, well, I'll never get there, but you do have to be patient. If you're in a period of recuperation, then what's best is that when this person arrives into your life, you find each other open to give what you want to give. So definitively here, this is really excellent, Gemini. And let's move on to the last line here. So let's see what we have here. Third line. So for all of you, I recommend, if you would like to know more about this reading, please click on the join button, which is below this video on the right hand side. And then that will give you exclusive access to the membership page, and I will have additional videos posted with a little bit more insight about these horoscopes as well. Okay, so just one card left. Okay, so what do we have here for you? Here, what I'm feeling, Gemini, is that you feel disillusioned of something that you hoped was going to turn out differently. It's almost as if someone promised you something. Could be like a partnership to do something with you, to progress in your relationship, and they've yet to do it. And I say yet. I'm not saying that they're not going to. I'm saying that they haven't yet done it. So keep that in mind. The High Priestess talks to me about intuition, premonitions, people who are highly connected with their spiritual self. It could be that you are this individual who guides yourself based on what your heart needs, for what you feel, what you see in your dreams. This month, it could also be that you guide yourself via tarot, for example. So this month, pay a lot of attention, because this is what my guides are communicating to me. They're telling me not yet. And this is why I'm repeating this, for you not to let everything go. This tells me that there is love, that it's a strong love, that you care for each other, but you feel that he does not demonstrate to you, and I'm saying this because I feel that you are a woman, but you feel that he does not want to compromise. He doesn't want to start the relationship and declare himself completely and have that commitment. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm getting from these cards. They never tell you definitively that they want this stable relationship. They've never mentioned that they want to have these future plans, like have a home and live together, you know, things like that. Speaking of a future, but they never say, let's do this concretely. So here, this is telling me that you feel that this is more of a of a physical attraction. Because here I'm seeing someone who represents themselves with the Queen of Pentacles. And it's someone who's very attractive. Someone who is capable of being social and organize themselves and take care of their family. But you're wondering, does this person come into my life with these intentions? And it could be in reverse, where the man is waiting for the woman to see if they want to formalize things. So there could be two different cases here. So either this man is a fire sign in which you are dealing with. So Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or has fire in their ascendant or moon sign. And how do you know if they have fire or not? It's because they're someone who is very passionate, which moves very quickly. They say things spontaneously. They are not people who tend to think a lot. It could also be vice versa, which they could be an earth sign. So Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And here I feel if it's in reverse, the person is very enchanting. They think a little bit more about what they're going to say. The problem here is that this makes you feel alone. Almost as if you're with someone, but in reality, nothing is happening between both of you. And this tells me that yes, you're able to find a way out of this. I see that the way out is very simple. It's almost behind you here. But in order to find this way out, you're going to be faced with two options here. And I believe the first one that you have here is the intuition. And the second is to put yourself in that state, which I think is the one that you're in, of negativity and feeling that nothing's ever going to happen. And yes, it will happen. This is what I'm going to tell you. Remember, if someone was doubtful about the person they're with because they've yet to propose something to you, I'm telling you, in the month of November, I feel that it will happen. I feel that this person will have that conversation with you and will tell you what you want to hear. So don't adopt that attitude. I think what's best is for you to be a bit more receptive to what's to come. So let's see what the Lenormand cards have to tell us. Yep, this is telling you to look at things under a magnifying glass. And what does this mean is to examine the small details. It says that the truth is found in the details, really. And that's what this card means. Look at not the larger things, but if not what they demonstrate. It could be a small gesture. It could be that maybe one day you were feeling unwell and they were there for you. They send you a message. The little things. So look at the situation under a magnifying glass. Sometimes we guide ourselves by appearances only. But it's important to examine very closely individuals and situations as well. Okay, so let's take a look here finally for the Energy Oracle. And two cards have already turned over on their own. Okay. So these cards here, the first one, Action, is telling me that you need to put into movement your two aspects, which is the exterior and the interior. So sometimes we feel that we want to do something, but we never accomplish it because simply thoughts don't do things, it's our actions. So if you want something, you need to go for it this month. Go for it because you will accomplish it. And here this also talks to me about attachment as well. If you see in the woman in the picture here, She is chained to something. And if you feel trapped to a form of being or acting or thinking, and I would even say to a bad practice of something that is causing you harm and pain, leave it behind. Here, this is telling you to take off the mask. For people who don't like you, they don't like you. You don't need to please everyone. So this is telling me that you need to liberate yourself. Liberate yourself from what's causing you pain. That's what this reading has been telling you. Because if not, you're always going to be chained here. So liberate yourself and take action. Thank you, Gemini, so much. And don't forget, if you would like a private reading, you can write to me, ameliatarot13@gmail.com. And if you would like to join the exclusive membership, you just need to click the join button at the bottom of this video, and you can see all those extra videos that I have. And thank you so much for all of your comments and liking my videos and for sharing my videos. I wish you all of the best. Take care. And also, for those of you that are already part of that exclusive membership, just watch the next video. Thank you again.